Everybody give your fiercest stare to the camera on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know why I touched my hair, but I was like,
Okay.
I needed my Beyonce fan. Where is my Beyonce fan?
Hi, and welcome to Real Talk with Triplemint. I am Austin Christopher Bradley, the Senior Director of Operations, and this is
Ashley Robertson. I'm a licensed real estate salesperson, and I'm on the Whitman team.
And I'm Joshua Juneau. I'm also a licensed real estate salesperson and the rental manager for the company here at Triplemint.
That's right, and we are coming at you from our haunted studio. So if you hear some noises, it's the ghosts and the ghouls and the poltergeist.
Just kidding.
Very good. That's exactly what that was. Today, we're going to talk to you about our favorite neighborhoods in New York City, why we love them, and what the real estate is like there. And I think that we should start with a fun would you rather question.
I love.
And that would you rather question is, and feel free to answer at home, would you rather be a reverse mermaid or a reverse centaur?
Oh, good question.
Either head of a horse or a head of a fish.
A reverse centaur. Because I think they have a cartoon on like Adult Swim about that. Like there's like a horse, half horse.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, like that. Like people now accept that. People haven't accepted heads of fish as mermaids.
Do I get to pick the fish?
Yes.
You know, I would maybe be...
A horse.
What fish would you choose that you're comfortable having the head of a fish?
She's like, can I pick the fish?
She's like,
okay, horse.
Yeah, blobfish.
No, I would maybe pick the head of a dolphin. Does that count as a fish?
It's a mammal.
It's a
but
mammal,
Sure.
so
Gosh.
It's sure.
Shoot.
You know what? You can have it. Just don't
But
say.
a mammal, a dolphin's not a fish.
Don't say
It's
blue
not.
whale.
Honestly, could be into that.
We are going to talk to you about our neighborhoods now. My favorite neighborhood is, and I'm going to start, is Astoria.
Oh.
I lived there for 6 years on 43rd Street and 28th Avenue, and I loved it because it is like a restaurant mecca. There are these like avenues throughout that have just like restaurants, bars, fun stuff to do all throughout the neighborhood. But what I thought was interesting when I was kind of reading up for this episode is that there's two really cool things about to happen in Astoria. One, Robert De Niro is about to open up a 600,000 square foot production studio called Wildflower Studios, and it's going to cost him like $435 million.
Chump change.
That's chump change for RDN. Was that right?
I think it's just RD. Oh, maybe I said it as DIN capital?
Like,
I don't know.
Like dinner.
We're going to have to look at his pillows and sheets
And-
and robes. I'm sure he has them on hand.
Our favorite biking service is coming to Astoria, so City Bike will be in Astoria soon.
Is that your favorite biking service?
Well, I don't have a favorite biking service because I don't use biking services.
He has a Peloton bike at home and he doesn't even use that, so I can indefinitely say he does not have
Right,
a favorite
we've
biking service.
reached the shade portion of this episode. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about the real estate before I pass the torch. I don't have a torch, so before I pass my paper straw.
No,
was it?
Please don't light it on fire. So what we're looking at for studios. For sales, we're looking at starting prices of about $350,000. For rentals, we're looking at about $1,550 a month. For one bedrooms, we're looking at $425,000 for one bedroom sales and $1,700 for rentals. 2 beds is $500,000 and $2,000 a month for rentals. And 3 beds is $1 million and $2,400 a month for rentals. So if you're comparing it to other neighborhoods, in-demand neighborhoods in New York City, it's pretty advantageously priced, especially for a neighborhood that's come so far in such a short amount of time, which has set the trajectory for us to know that it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. I would say, buy now, invest now. What's that like financial show where like all the things go off and it's like, buy, buy, buy. Oh, it's about the stock market.
Price is right.
So that's my neighborhood.
Okay, good.
Ashley, what is yours?
Hey, I would say, hello. My neighborhood is actually Prospect Heights.
Oh, nice. I see that for you.
Thanks. It's very me. The main reason why right now, there is a park project really, called Pacific Park. It's going to be 23 acres of new development, including rental buildings, condo buildings, actual parks, and schools. And so in terms of appreciation, that's directly going to impact that area tremendously. And the best part is it has to be done by 2025. So it's going to be happening real soon.
Oof, that number just stressed me out. 2025. We're almost there.
It's so.
Zetas Lapidas, we're
It's-
almost there.
See this Lapidas, Commander?
But in terms of for first-time home buyers, I think it's such a great neighborhood. There's a lot of the inventory happens to be around the $500,000 mark, but that's both for condos and co-ops. So with the co-ops, you're getting a little bit more space.
Right.
For condos, you're going to have that flexibility in terms of long-term, being able to rent it out and just the kind of options there. But also, you just have amazing outdoor space. There's a ton of parks, not to mention Prospect Park.
The big one.
The big one. But you also have a lot of really great restaurants. The Olmsted's out there. They also just opened up their sister restaurant, Maison-Yaki, directly across the street. They're both amazing. But it's just such a great vibe, and it's also changing basically weekly. Like, there's so many new things coming up. It's a really great opportunity to buy in and to be able to see appreciation.
I love that neighborhood. One time, my friend made me bike down from Hell's Kitchen in Manhattan, down to the West Village, over to Brooklyn, into Prospect Heights, and I took a cab back.
Yeah,
So let's
that
say,
adds
did
up.
you bike across the Brooklyn Bridge?
I sure did.
That incline is a kicker.
It's awful.
It is real bad.
awful.
Oh my god,
Especially
so
on
bad.
a hashtag city bike. That's like driving an 18-wheeler.
They don't have gears, do they?
No.
I don't know why I'm
They
pedaling.
do. They
I'm
have
pedaling
they
on
have
the
3 gears and they mean nothing.
That's funny. All right, Josh, tell us about your neighborhood.
I think y'all will be happily surprised, because everyone knows I'm very much a neighborhoodist, especially where I live now. So I think y'all both were expecting me to say Midtown West, because
was.
I am West Side, Best Side, always. But I'm also thinking future moves. So for me, I'm always thinking about what is my next move. And that's the thing I love most about New York City is that you don't have to move to a different borough to have a different New York experience. You could just do a different neighborhood. So in my calculations, I've come up with my favorite neighborhood right now is the Upper Best Side, Upper West Side. It's where it is at for me. Why, may you ask? Well, I don't know how to cook, so I need restaurants. I love being outside on the park, and the Upper West Side is flanked by New York City's 2 largest parks, Central Park and Riverside Park. There are 2 of the biggest parks.
It's a sandwich.
I love a park sandwich. Who doesn't love that?
A sandwich specifically.
Who doesn't love a sandwich?
Josh, what's your favorite food?
Sandwich.
Really?
Which is why I love the Upper West Side. Just kidding. In terms of the market, I think it's really cool because we just finished out Q2, and there's some interesting facts I learned about Upper West Side that I really liked. 1, right now we are at an all-time low, a 6-year low, for price per square foot of $12.12 on the Upper West Side. We are seeing studios around in a rental market of like $2,200. We're seeing studios going for like $4,300 or $430,000. We're seeing you can purchase into 1-bedrooms for like $720,000, getting very large spaces. Same thing with the rental market. You're looking at like $34,000, $35,000 for a 1-bedroom. 2-bedroom market, we're looking at $1.2 million. We're looking in the rental market like just around $4,800. So the return on investment from where you're gonna get space is one of the coolest things because space is what we like. We don't have often, we don't get a lot of it in New York City, especially in the downtown market, but the more up you go, the better it is. And in fact, I even noticed that days on market right now for every single neighborhood section, so the uppers, the midtowns, the downers, that sounds like something very different words. But for these areas, we see that Upper West Side and the Uptown market right now have below 120 days on market, whereas every other market in Manhattan is over 140 days on market. So if you already own, sell it because you're gonna save 15 to 20 days on market.
So I love that neighborhood. I love both your neighborhoods actually.
Thanks.
But on 3, we're all gonna do the same thing at the same time. So on 3, you're gonna say your favorite thing about your neighborhood. 1, 2, 3. Food.
Outdoor
Parks.
space.
What did you say, Josh?
Parks.
Parks, outdoor space. I said food. We are gonna wrap up. Thank you for watching Real Talk with Triplemint. I'm Austin.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Josh.
And we want to talk to you, so please email realtalk@triplemint.com with your questions, your comments, even your concerns if you have them. Really doesn't have to be on topic. Or follow us at Triplemint NYC, or just click the button above, go to our page, hit follow, do all the things, like all the pictures.
Comment, swipe up, subscribe.
Rolling on
Tag
the
a
river.
friend. Honestly, you're being a bad friend. If you don't tag one
Yeah.
friend in this video, I don't even think you're a really good
They're
friend.
missing all of this.
I would dare you to tag a friend and also tag 2 friends. Because why stop with one?
Bye now.
Bye.